Hello everyone, my name is Kid Lee, and welcome to a Star Wars The Old Republic news update. Boy, we haven't done one of these in a while. There just has not been that much to talk about. But we do have a little bit of an update that we can talk about here in this video. As we know, the developers keep saying there's an expansion coming, 6.0 is coming, 6.0 is coming, so forth and so on. But we really haven't heard too much about it. On the forums a couple days ago, Eric Musco posted that they actually are not planning to do a spring roadmap. So as I'm sure you can guess, that also concerned people a little bit, being basically like, what in the fuzzy Yoda is going on around here? But rest assured, they have confirmed that they will be at the Star Wars Celebration doing a community cantina tour. And even though they didn't say this, I'm pretty sure they're going to announce the expansion at that event. Now, that's not going to be until April, so we're still going to have a couple of months with really not much happening. So hopefully at the cantina, they'll give us the name, maybe that fancy cinematic trailers that we've seen in the past, and give us all the info on exactly what that expansion is going to be. At least in the meantime, on February 12th, they are going to be doing game update 5.10.1, which is the Wretched Hive. That is going to introduce a new sort of single raid boss into the game. It's something very similar that they've done before, so it's not really anything new. But for those who are just wanting a new boss to go after, they will be able to do that on February 12th. Now, something else that was kind of interesting is Charles Boyd did an interview. It was either I think it was in January, if I remember correctly. And he actually said in that interview that they don't know if they're going to have any more story bits out between now and the expansion. So we might be getting just these little updates here and there, but nothing major until the expansion. Now, if you were to ask me what's my guess on when the expansion is going to release, I think it's going to be a Q3-ish, somewhere between about July, August, September, somewhere in that range. Because one thing you need to be aware of, and BioWare has actually said this in the past, that whenever they release something big in SWTOR, they have to make sure that it sort of correlates with other things that BioWare, EA, and Star Wars in general are doing. So there's going to be a movie coming out probably in December, and so there's about a 2-week sort of circle around that movie where they are not able to release anything. There's also going to be another Star Wars game called Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Same rule applies for that, about a 2-week window around that where they can't release anything. So in my opinion, that kind of throws out December and November, which will leave, as I said, sort of July, August, September, somewhere in that region for the actual expansion. The other thing that I will make you aware of, and I can't say too much about this because I know a lot of people are just very interested to know what is happening with this game. Why are the devs so quiet all the time? It just seems to be their thing these days, and it's been that way for a while. But I can tell you that the SWTOR team has added 2 new developers to the team. I don't know if I'm allowed to say who they are and what they do necessarily, even though that information is kind of public already, but I just got to be careful with NDAs and whatnot. And I can tell you that in the background, there's also a lot of chatter that is happening sort of internally with the NDA stuff. So it's not like it's just completely silent across the board. So in addition to 6.0, the expansion, I think there's going to be some other stuff that we can potentially look forward to here in 2019. But I think, ladies and gentlemen, that'll go ahead and do it for this video. Just a quick little news update, giving you guys some info on some stuff that's going on. So hopefully you enjoyed this one. Get out of the frame, you nerd. But hope everybody has a fantastic rest of your day or evening, wherever you are in the world, and we will see you next time.